This TeacherMade.com website is actually completely free, and there's no like bonus to buying a better version or anything like that, which is really nice, so there's no catches. This program, I would suggest when you create your account that you use your Learn account. I use my regular bolding.amy at Brevard Schools, and it's been fine. And I was able to link to Learn fine, so honestly, it doesn't really matter which email you use. I wish I had done Learn because I think maybe it would connect better to Google Classroom, but I haven't tried that. So, but regular email, you create your account, and it's really the easiest way that I've found so far. So the first thing that you do is you click Create a Worksheet. Now, on this site, you're going to basically be creating a background that the kids will write on, and that's what allows the kids not to mess up your original. And it's easier just for me to show it than me to explain it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle back to Eureka. I'm actually going to go to Embark Online, and I'm going to use one of the tests from there just to model for you how easy it is. So I'm going to go to, not Embark, I'm going to go to Engage New York, and I'm going to pull up the end of Module 1 test for 3rd grade. So if we go into here, notice there is a PDF version and a Word document version here. So you could use this as a PDF, you could use it as a document. Now the district, when they make the changes to the tests, they're going to want to use the document version. That way they can edit out whatever questions that need to be changed and then upload it. Just to show you how user-friendly this is, I'm going to use a PDF. The Word's even easier because you can edit right then and there. But I'm going to go ahead and click, actually I am going to use the Google Doc. So I'm going to open this program up, or open the file up. And I know you guys can't see that, so let me just share that for just a minute. So I'm just going to share the Word document so you can see what I have on my screen. So once I've opened up the Word document, just as any other Word document, I have, oops, sorry, let me reshare again. When I went to edit it, it decided to disappear. So here is the actual test for end of Module 1. And since the district doesn't require us to do the test, I'm just going to highlight it and delete. And I'm going to delete all of this. So I'm going to click this arrow here, get rid of all that. And I'm actually just going to scroll down because I don't need any of this on the test, and we certainly don't want to give them the answer key. So click delete. Now I have everything but the test for 3rd grade. Now I save this file, and I'm just going to save it on my desktop for easy finding. All right, and I'm going to close this out, which means I'm going to have to share my screen again, so give me a second on that. Because now I'm going back to my TeacherMade.com site. So here's the TeacherMade.com site. I've made my account already, and I've chosen Create a Worksheet. For those of you that just joined, it's TeacherMade.com, and I create my account. You can use brevardschools.org, or you can use learn.brevardschools.org, doesn't matter. And it is free. Click Create Worksheet. It brings you to this page. And now you have a choice of either dragging and dropping, or you can click to upload. I'm going to click to upload the file that I just made, and I got that off of Embark. But you can use this for any PDF, any Word document that you want. So when I pull this up, it's actually giving me the option to choose which pages I want the kids to do. And those are the 4 pages that I want them to see. So I'm going to click those, and I'm going to say end of Module 1 assessment, grade 3. And I'm going to just go ahead and put that in the description too. And I'm going to create my worksheet. Once I do this, I get to preview what the worksheet is going to look like for the kids. And this is the entire test right here, and anything that I wanted to delete out, I could have in Word before I imported it. Now, if you guys see this up here, all the kids are going to have this. However, they can't mess up the original with any of these things. So when the kids get this, they're going to be able to click and make a text box, or they can click and do drawings. If you want, you can actually edit this before you assign it to your kids. So if you specifically want them to fill in these boxes, you can actually draw them for them. So this is really good for your really little kids who don't have the ability to, they don't understand what a text box is. So if they don't understand what a text box is, you'd want to do this in advance. But my third graders did it both ways, no problems at all. 100% of my kids were doing this, and they found it fun too. Now, you can add those text boxes in, or when you assign it, the kids can add the text boxes. It's that easy. So then you click this X right here. That's going to close the worksheet, and it saves. So now it's a question of, do I want to create an assignment right now, or did I just want to save it? I want to actually assign it to my students. So I click to create the assignment, and that brings you to a page where you can actually assign it to your students. Check this out. Using Google Accounts, if you have kids that will spend the whole time drawing on the sheet because you gave them that option, you can take it away from them. You can hide the drawing tools from the kids. Now, of course, if it's a math test, you want them to be able to draw, so I would leave that on. But you can actually remove those abilities for your little kids. If you've already put in the text box, you wouldn't need to have the text tools for them. They'll just click to type in. But you do have that ability to hide things if you would like. And then you just click Create Assignment. Now I have a Google Classroom already linked. It's very easy to link and sync the TeacherMade to Google Classroom. So I click Google Classroom. It asks me which class I want to assign it to. Now notice this popped up. These classes are not my Learn classes, so I can just click in the top right, switch to Learn, and I get my classes. So there they are. So now I'm going to click to my math class, and I'm going to type my end of module grade 3, and it will automatically start with a new assignment on TeacherMade. I can type my directions just like normal, and then I just click Assign. And that's it. Now your kids actually have an editable version of the assignment. And if I can, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of show you what it looks like. So this is what the kids would see. No, I'm sorry. So I'm going to show you another example. So here is one that I had one of my students do today. I actually had an e-learner that needed to show me their problem set. And instead of having them hold the book in front, I just did a screenshot of what I wanted them to do. And he was able to write using the program right on here. So all the red writing that you see, that was his work. And then what I did was I actually did a screenshot of his work with my corrections on top and gave that back to him. But my screen is, you can print it as well. So if you do want to send home a paper copy, that you can do that and show the parents what kind of work they were doing online. But this is basically what you can do with it. And the other thing that's neat too is you don't have to use Google Classroom if you don't want to. You can actually just copy it and send out a link. So I'm going to just do that really quick, and I'm going to stop sharing for a second, and I'm going to send this to you guys so that you can kind of click on it and just see what it does. So in chat, I gave you a link to the assessment that I just made. And it's that easy. Now, when your students log in and when you log in, you're going to want to just click Google. And if you have the kids do it, when they click Google, it's automatically going to pop up with their Google Learn account when they entered through Google Classroom, which is awesome. So no special things for them to remember, no extra passwords, no nothing. It just clicks right through Google Classroom. So you guys can play on that. And before I move on to the next area, I want to talk to you guys, any questions that you guys have about TeacherMade. No crickets allowed. Do you guys like it? Do you think it's easy? Did I go too fast? Do I have my sound on? Okay, thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Julie. So it really is a very easy program. Definitely just spend a few minutes playing with it. You're going to love it. I really think this is like a game changer for a lot of teachers. You like it? Okay. All right. Well, should I show you how to write on PDFs and stuff now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's been a lot of people asking me, like, what can I do? So I'm going to stop recording this video and I'll try to do another one. So give me just a second to see if, oh, pause.